tight shit. Am I moving? I'm moving. I'm moving, tight shit. Look. All right, look. Straight like that. I'm gonna make this nice and simple for y'all. We are getting to the summer starting to die down, and we getting to the real part of the year. The grind part of the year, my nigga. Where it's time to get this money. We streaming, we dropping YouTube videos. I'm dropping shit on my reaction channel. You gotta type into my reaction channel straight like that. And my nigga, you see what we got. It's 2K time, my nigga. It's 2K time. And I'm not playing around this year. I'm doing my team, all that. But yeah, look. Today we're gonna react to some 2K gameplay. Cause I wanna see what the fuck they talking about, bro. All these niggas, all these tryhards, Joe Knows, Shakedown, iPod King Carter. All these niggas been dropping 2K content. And I ain't been tapped into no 2K content. But I wanna see what the fuck going on. I wanna see what the fuck going on. QJB, straight like that. So look, we gonna check out my nigga Shakedown. Anytime y'all niggas need 2K news, y'all gotta come to the OGs, bro. The OG niggas, they got everything sauced up.
So we're gonna kick this off with the player introductions, or at least Anthony Davis, so you guys can see some of the presentation in the game. And then I'll come back and call some of the gameplay.
Glad to have you along.
Type shit. Let's see what's happening.
Of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Every year they add more sweat. Do we got more? Okay, that's my nigga Cooper.
Go up against the San Antonio Spurs.
That look like Cooper.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer.
Okay, this kind of, they got him talking before the game. That's kind of wavy. I'm not gonna lie.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing
Who chose these teams to play though?
At the 1 with Castle at the 2, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
Gameplay, dribbling, speed, everything. Let's see what's happening.
And Clay pair up to make the backcourt.
Let's see if we notice a difference.
This is my very first game, so don't expect too many incredible plays in my first game. I was just trying to get used to the controls.
Follow him on Instagram and TikTok, bro. Bet. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Bet. Send it to me.
Trying to get used to these new controls.
DM me on IG.
I also wanted to test out my old camera from last year, which is the drive.
Hold on, that kind of look tough.
I also want every year. So
wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Let me see. Let me mute him real quick. This kind of look tough. Look at this. Oh. Yo, why it look like they reworked the dribbling?
I wasn't sure if I liked it that much, but I just wanted to see what it's, see how it looks in this year's game. As Vassell blows right by him and dunks over Cooper flag. What a way to kick the game off.
Let me see.
Obviously, all I really wanted to do was practice with
yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shot meter kind of looked nice.
And I know they have a squad.
That shot meter kind of looked nice.
They even have D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench this year. So I mean, this team is elite. I think Dallas Mavericks might have a shot at going deep in the playoffs as long as they stay healthy.
Shakedown give me some raw gameplay. Pause.
And at this point, I turned off the stamina. No more substitutions.
Bam, I'm gonna check you out in a second.
You could spam the behind the back. And look at this.
Soon as I get on streams, I'm gonna follow you right back. I got you.
From Kyrie.
I got you right now.
That's definitely one of the best moves in the game, and it's gonna free you up for wide open shots on a regular basis as Wembanyama gets the and one bucket and starts flexing on us. The very first thing you'll notice in this year's game is the
This shit look way cool.
And the second thing is the responsiveness.
This shit look way quicker.
Like every time you whip that right stick around, he's doing something different. And the more you keep experimenting, the better.
Damn, hold on. Did y'all see that green window?
As long as you're driving to the right, that cheese spin. Every time you whip that right stick around, he's doing something different. And the more you keep experimenting, the better.
Yo, look how big that green window was, nigga.
As I get that cheese,
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be easier to shoot. It's definitely gonna be easier to shoot in this 2K. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Crazy. That's just one of Kyrie's
That's the AI doing that?
It's been in the game for a few years, but it's just so much faster now.
That's the AI doing behind the back.
Apply that
timeout. That's not the AI, right?
Your builds. You're just gonna cook with it all the time. It's just guaranteed buckets. As we find Klay Thompson sitting wide open.
This shit look clean.
Now, even though this is my very first game,
I sent you his profile on IG. Bam, I'm gonna check it out.
I figured, why don't we just mess around with a little bit of Anthony Davis in the post?
This shit look clean. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And we'll be right back after halftime.
Let me see what else we got here. He just give me Shakedown. Just give me raw gameplay. I fuck with that. Let's see what his other video is.
Because he's got ball handle and he's got that mid range.
Let me see what other videos he got going here. That shit look clean though. I'm not gonna lie. I came into there looking at All right, hold on. Let's check out. We're gonna go to Joe Knows real quick. I came in here expecting 2K to look ass, but that was kind of looking nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But maybe I'm falling for the usual bait that they give. The usual. Ah, here we go. Complete gameplay breakdown. Let's see what the fuck going on. Joe Knows gonna get into it. Joe Knows gonna get into the sauce. Let's see what the fuck really going on. Joe Knows gonna really let me know what's really going on.
Buying this boat was a
Why they hit me with
no-brainer.
two fucking
no-brainer. If you got a new boat, the smart thing to say is, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage.
Genius.
Like a good
Motherfuckers hit me
neighbor,
with two ass, bro.
State Farm is there.
The highly
All right, here we go.
anticipated annual gameplay breakdown video. We're going to be going over everything gameplay related inside this video when it comes to NBA 2K26. We'll be talking about the no RNG pure green window shooting from both 3-point and mid-range. We're going to be talking about the new custom layups and how consistent.
Nigga,
we
look at
think
that
those are gonna
meter.
be. The new dunk meter. We're able to see the
No, let's start this from the top. Let me see. Let's really.
the highly
We gonna delve.
anticipated
We gonna deep dive into his deep dive. Pause.
gameplay breakdown video. We're going to be going over everything gameplay related inside this video when it comes to NBA 2K26.
Okay, that's no meter.
We'll be
He ain't have no
talking about
meter on
the
right
no
there.
RNG pure
Custom
green
pulled him
window
in his
shooting
face.
from both 3-point
Pulled it in
and
his
mid-range.
face.
We're going to be talking about the new custom layups and how
Type shit.
consistent we think those are going to be. The new dunk meter. We're able to see the green window again, but is it any good? We're going to be talking about dribbling. Can
I
tall
hope
build
so.
speed boost
I
again?
hope so.
Of
I
course,
hope
we've
it
got
is
to
next to
cover
Lakers.
on-ball defense.
That would be-
for all
that
you
would be
rocks out
maximum
there.
cinema.
Paint
Peak
defense,
cinema.
rebounding. We got everything you need when it comes to 2K26 gameplay. I'm also going to be posting some unedited, raw, full game online user versus user
Type
gameplay
shit.
here shortly, so stay on the lookout for
Damn,
that. But
nigga.
take a
They definitely like reworked the dribbling and brought back OG dribbles. You could not do this shit fucking 10 times in a row without losing an adrenaline meter last year, nigga. Look at this shit.
game online
This nigga's
user versus
spamming.
user gameplay here shortly, so stay on the lookout
That nigga's
for that. But take
Niggas
a
gonna be
second,
dribbling crazy
drop a
this
like
year.
on the video for me. Let's try to get this video to 20,000 likes, and let's get into this NBA 2K26 gameplay.
okay.
breakdown.
That dunk meter. Okay. That
All
dunk
right,
meter
first
look
things
crazy.
first, all the play now clips in this video are on Hall of Fame difficulty. We're going to start off with some dribbling in the Learn 2K core. I don't know what the difficulty was on in there because whites were going in, but the play now clips are all on Hall of Fame. All right, let's start this off with dribbling.
see.
A lot of questions to be answered here, a lot of clips here for you to
Why
enjoy.
KD moving
Let's
like
talk
that?
about it. First thing to remember, these are NBA players. They do not have optimized.
Why KD moving so fast? They
I
definitely
see.
increased the fucking game speed. What was your reaction when Luka got traded to the Lakers? It was sad to see my nigga AD go.
Their SIGs.
but
They have whatever they have. Durant has Durant.
You
SIGs,
bring in
De'Aaron
the
Fox has
Don,
De'Aaron
it's
Fox
like,
SIGs, etc. But the
you
gameplay
gotta
you're
be
gonna
happy
see
with that shit.
tomorrow, I can't really speak on it, but it's with the My Players, and in the test builder, you could change your SIGs, and it is a night and day difference.
Niggas doing momentum
from how
crosses.
the NBA players move to how you can move when you're able to
Wow.
change your SIGs. But this will give you at least a general idea of how it looks and, you know, how people are bursting. And obviously, I know a lot of people from my channel are going to be like, bro, like, are the big builds bursting again? And yes, you can speed boost on big builds. It's a night and day difference between 2K25
Favorite WWE
and
wrestler
2K26.
growing up?
And people
Definitely
might say,
Randy
oh, what
Orton.
about the small guards? And yes,
Hold on, he just
the
made a
small
white-
guards
oh,
can
he said-
fly. They can really
That gotta be a
chain
different
stuff
difficulty.
together. People are definitely going to find some glitchy stuff. You see, you could spam behind the backs. You can spam escapes. There's some really, really good launchy behind the backs now, and you can start to combo those with like explosive behind
Rey
the backs,
Mysterio
and
tough.
momentum behind the backs. And you see, I mean, that's 6'11" Kevin Durant changing directions on a dime. You guys are starting to see some of the momentum crossover.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. The dribble gods this year, they gonna feel like they back. All these cheese niggas and all these motherfuckers that don't do nothing but dribble behind the screen, they gonna feel like they back this year. They looking at this shit and they mouth is salivating. These niggas is, these niggas is.
Now, I
bro.
do want to mention, there's only so many hours in the day at community.
Look how
day
niggas
that
is
you can't
moving.
really like fully focus on everything. And my boy Young Dirk was really focused on dribbling, so he sent me all.
This look
these
close.
clips
This is like
in the
2K24
Learn 2K.
dribbling or
So I'm gonna leave a
2K23.
link to his dribble tutorial down below if you want to see more about dribbling after you finish this video. But shout out to Young Dirk for hooking me up with the clips. I did get some dribble clips, but like I wasn't gonna spend a few hours on it when I knew other people were doing it. I wanted to focus on other areas of the game so we could get as much information as possible. But what's really nice to see is all
Alright, let's
these
see. He's
different
spamming
NBA
dribble.
players
Let's go
have
into the
different
next one.
dribble styles. You know, like
Shot contest. Let's see
All
what's
right, let's
that.
talk about shooting and shot contest. Got a bunch of clips here.
Nigga, that's crazy. He shot that in his face. 12%. That's Kevin Durant.
Some are going to be open, some contested,
That's
some
Kevin
green,
Durant.
some miss. Want y'all to just take a look at it, and I'm gonna just let it play, and you guys can kind of start to assess, how the shooting looks, how the contest system looks, and get your thoughts down below in the comments. I will say a few things. I know people are gonna ask about RNG.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's on the Warriors is low-key crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously, it's just a few hours. That
I feel like it just take him a year to get it together. The Warriors gonna be nasty this year.
But the green window definitely felt more precise. Like when you got it right, it was green. But when you got it wrong, it was earlier. I was about to say,
if that's green, it's crazy.
Like it was, like if you were slightly off, it was doinking. So when I talked to Mike in that interview I did with him, he
niggas is gonna be pulling in niggas' faces.
Like a more skill-based 2K24 shooting system. And I could kind of see where he's coming from, just because of, yes, you have the pure green window, but you got to be more precise than you
are. Y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Nigga is shooting in this nigga's face. Like, he's shooting in this nigga's face. Let me see.
Green window.
Okay, he fucked him up right here.
But you got to be more.
Walk back and then shot it in his face. This nigga's jumping.
Precise than you were on 24.
Take that.
I did feel that. Now, obviously,
but that's what KD does. So it's like you can't get mad at that.
Drops. But another thing that was noticeable was player height really matters still on the shooting. Taller builds definitely shoot over people and get contested less than the shorter builds. And Kevin Durant was an absolute god because of that. I mean, KD was insane on this. All right, we're gonna switch gears over to mid-range a little bit here. I'll be honest with you, the mid-range felt really, really good. Tested it with KD, Shea. I think there's maybe like a Curry clip, a Luka clip. Like definitely shot a few middies here and there, but was definitely using it a lot with Kevin Durant. Just trying to see how the contest system was.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. The fact that height has always mattered, but the fact that this is looking like, nigga, if you're 6'11" and you got a little nigga on you, bro, pull that shit. Soundboard wavy. Good luck, gang. Good luck. Straight like that. But I don't want to say I like what I'm seeing from 2K, but I like what I'm seeing a little bit from 2K.
I had somebody using Shea on the other team, and then I was using KD, and we basically tested mid-ranges for 10-15 minutes straight. They feel really, really good. I know they were good on 25. Again, they feel really good on 26. And again, the height thing, I know I'm harping on it a lot, but
crossover pull up.
Green. You saw
Green bean make your bitch scream, nigga.
Video, right? Like people are able to move now on the bigger players, and that wasn't even my.
You got Madden? Nah, I don't got Madden. I got to get it though.
Players, and you were still bursting and doing all that. Then you combine it with the fact that you're really shooting over people.
That looked like Kevin Durant.
Like that looked like Kevin Durant. See a back and forth this year of small guards and big guards both being viable again. I think overall for the game, that would be beautiful. A little bit more build diversity, a little bit more play style diversity. And what I will say about shot contests is they definitely felt stronger than 2K25. 2K25 to me felt like you were kind of praying for a contest. Like
I'm trying to see if I can see anything that's off in this gameplay. What up, Random Wave? I'm trying to see, like, do y'all see anything in here that look like suspect or wonky? Because everything that I'm seeing, it looked good. And that's weird. That's weird.
90% of stuff just registered open. It didn't feel like that on this game. It definitely felt stronger, but not stronger to the point where ghost contests were happening like in past 2Ks. If a dude had his hand down, especially against a guy like Durant who's so tall, but even other players that we tested like Shea and stuff, it would say open if their hand was down. So if they reached and you shot it, it said open. If they jump, but they were, super late getting out to you,
Kevin Durant gonna be a
open. If you created enough space, like on that fade over Chet right there, it says open. But then if they, if they're under you and
Prime NBC, that's gonna be lit this year. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be lit this year.
Or they jump in time to get there before you release the ball, they'd register some.
Kevin Durant a cheat code.
Now let's talk about
real life ain't in the video game.
Rhythm shooting system, right? Apparently, you only have to green the tempo. And that is confirmed because you're about to see a couple clips of it, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn.
Apparently, if you don't green the timing, it makes it harder to green the tempo. But as long as you just green the tempo, it still goes in.
That's a little bit deep, but that's Stephen Curry. That's where he was shooting from.
It's kind of like, man, he's making whites. Is kind of what I feel like, even though I understand the system.
Are you a Yankees fan? I don't watch baseball.
Turn the meter on and see it visually.
Whoa, chat. Wait a fucking minute. What did I just see? Let me see something.
I understand the system is different, but When you turn
This nigga came nowhere close to green than that.
the meter on,
That rhythm shooting shit is gonna be saving niggas, bro. This nigga got a early on the timing. Early on the timing. But just because he greened the tempo, that shit is... Look at this shit. Are y'all seeing that nigga bar? He got an early on the timing, but just because he greened the tempo is that's money?
and see it
That's
visually.
weak sauce.
That's
weak sauce.
I'll be honest. It hurts my soul. I'm like, bro, this dude is making a 3/4 bar
So ain't no point in me timing my jump shot then. I'm just gonna be using that. I'm just gonna time the tempo. Wherever the fuck the tempo is, whatever that is, I'm just gonna time that.
shot. But I understand the logic is
What the
different
fuck?
now. But I think we're all like ingrained in the 2K25 rhythm shooting system.
Hey, if y'all
Let me
new
know
to
your
the stream,
comments
drop a
down below.
follow straight
Let's
like
talk
that.
quick about perimeter defense bumps. You see right here, Lou Dort
Celebrity
cuts
crush?
off Kevin
That's a
Durant
tough one.
coming up the court, and they get a
That's a
physical
tough one.
body up.
I gotta
cut
think
off,
on
like,
that.
bump
I don't really got
animation.
celebrity crushes.
If someone's moving, if a dribbler is moving, and you cut them off, you will get a bump, physical body up bump. But a big difference I noticed was on 2K25.
Okay.
If someone was standing
That's good defense. I like how there's barely any green in that meter right there. Cause that's great defense. I like that.
still dribbling at the top of the key, you could just like press against them and interrupt that dribble sequence. Now, I'm not going to say it's impossible to interrupt
Okay.
someone's standstill dribble sequence, because obviously I
Crossover.
just
Trae
tested
Young
it
on
in the
Luka. That should be a
limited amount of
bucket.
time that
Yup.
I had, but it definitely
Yup.
felt
I
night
like
and day
that.
difference to
I
25.
like that.
25 felt like if someone's dribbling, you know, on the perimeter standstill, you could just basically run up to them, smash into them, and interrupt their whole dribble combo, and it would put their player in like a bump animation.
Oh,
Didn't
now
feel
hold
like
on.
that. Like a
Let me see
bump.
that defense.
Smash
Let me see.
into them and interrupt their whole dribble combo, and it would put their
That's good D. I like that. I like how the nigga reached for the steal. The nigga was dribbling the ball in his face, and he reached, and that's a steal.
player in like a bump
That's how it should
animation.
be.
Didn't feel like that on this game until they started moving. Once they started to try to burst past you left or right, or try to drive to the basket or whatever, then if you were running with them, then there would be some type of body up collision. But we'll have to see, you know, how that plays out throughout the year. But it definitely was a noticeable difference, in my opinion. Last quick thing for perimeter defense bumps. Off the little push cross here into the defender's leg, lose the ball. I know a lot of people like that. Anti-push cross, anti-De'Aaron Fox crossover. Well,
that's bad dribbles.
Correctly, you could be.
That's bad. I like what I'm seeing from 2K. I like what I'm seeing from 2K. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing.
Free without even having to reach. All right,
I like
let's talk
what I'm
about layups. We know custom layups and slow-mo Euros and all this new layup stuff they're adding. So let's talk about it. Layups definitely felt much improved from 2K25, but that's not saying much. Layups were pretty awful in 2K25.
Oh hell no!
Size matters. Much improved from 2K25, but that's not saying much.
I guess that's a little nigga.
Layups
That's Ant, and that's Giannis.
were pretty awful.
Oh hell no! Giannis, what? Giannis gonna be OP.
2K25. Size matters. You saw that one right there with Giannis. You're going to see some with Trae, Luka. Size matters in terms of getting contested. It felt like the bigger players definitely could go up with more 50-50 takes, and the green window would stay a bit bigger than the smaller players. But overall, whether it was Trae, Luka, De'Aaron Fox, Giannis,
I like
whoever
what I'm saying. Let's go to dunk
right
meters.
here. It's a clean drive. Blew by the defender. Clean line at the hoop, but because like when I started the dunk, maybe the defender was still like pushed against me. I'm not really sure. Like I said, there's definitely some stuff to still fix. But even with that,
hey, I heard the dunk with the dunk meter this year. All you gotta do is hold R2 and hold down on the right stick. That's true.
being said, we're still getting some nice contact dunks at times.
It's gonna be a lot of slashers out there, nigga. If you don't got to up down no
the
more,
green
bro.
windows were big, sometimes they were small, so definitely figuring out exactly how the logic works. But something I definitely like is when they take you out of the dunk meter, you turn it into a layup,
nice.
and it's usually a pretty greenable layup. So I feel like that is a nice change. Instead of it just being like, I went up for a dunk meter, they took me out of the dunk meter, and now the play is cooked. It's like, nah, in real life, it's like, oh, I wanted to dunk it, but now I got hit, so I'm gonna, you know, adjust my body and be able to turn it into a layup type of thing.
Ja dunking on Wemby.
So we'll have to see how the dunk meter plays out.
I guess he did do that in real life.
I'm not really sure if it's good or bad yet. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Damn.
I need to see more, and I need to see what kind of changes are tweaked by the time the game launches.
All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's go.
I mean, I'm not really sure which one's gonna be better, but they both definitely felt viable.
Get that shit out of here. Let me see that.
Better, but they both definitely.
That's Wembenyama. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 2K is starting to show some hot shit. it's looking actually good. It's actually looking good. It's actually looking good.
He felt viable, at least.
I don't know if I'm getting fooled.
Last thing, rebounding. You can turn off the green feedback in the player HUD. I did notice that. I know some people have been asking that, but as you can see here, you don't have to green the rebound to get it. You know, Mike has already talked about that, but just so people can be clear about that. And even here, I'm on Jokic. I green the rebound, and my teammate grabs it instead of me. So just because you green it doesn't mean you're automatically going to get it. But this is what the green feedback looks like. Figure we'll just touch on that real quick. But if you guys want to see raw, unedited footage of the first... All
right, chat. So, look, I like what I'm seeing, but the only way we could really know is if we get our hands on the game. You feel me? I got to get my hands on the game. I fell for it. I pre-ordered that shit. I'm getting it Friday. You feel me? I'm getting it early. I pre-ordered it. I got the $100 Carmelo edition. And we just got to see, bro. I'm going to be playing that shit on stream, so that's enough of the 2K. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing.